you looked in the mirror recently and thought, I don't even recognize myself anymore? Maybe your energy's gone, your confidence is a little shaky, and the diets that you see on the internet, they're so complicated and they just don't work. You've tried everything and you're just like, what the hell? I can't seem to figure this out. I just want to share with you that I have 100% been there. Somewhere between stress, career, family, hormones, demands of life, all of these things, you lose touch with your body and with yourself. And over a couple of years, all this stuff kind of starts to add up. And you wake up one day and you're just like, who am I anymore? It's not even me. This isn't even me. And so if you're at that spot in life right now where you're just like, I just want to feel good in my body again. I just want to feel energized. I want to have the energy to be able to do the things that I love to do. I want to not be in pain by the end of the day. Or that you just want to feel good. You just want to be able to do the things that you used to be able to do. What I've done is I've created something for you. I've created this guide here. It's not another diet. It's not a quick fix. This is something that I've created. It's called Feel Like You Again. It is a nutrition and meal planning guide that is rooted in yoga philosophy. So this is not about like practicing yoga, doing a yoga class or anything. This is about taking some of the principles from yoga philosophy and applying it to sort of making that midlife comeback. Okay. This is something that I did. I'm still in the process of doing it. I decided last April, it's April 2025, and I decided April 2024 to give myself a year, and I wanted to lose 50 pounds, and I wanted to just get back to myself again. And while I didn't lose quite 50 pounds, I lost 35. That's still amazing. That's 2/3 of a pound a week. That's a wonderful rate to lose body fat. And over that process, it wasn't about just like the number on the scale. It 100% was not that. It was more about just, I know how good it feels to just feel good in my body and to be able to do the things that I like to do. I like to hike. I like to practice yoga. I like to work out. I like to do stuff. And I never stopped doing those things. It was just all of the demands of life, all that shit that happens in your 40s, your late 30s, where it's just like life is starting to stack up on top of you. You just start to lose yourself. And before you know it, 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds, year after year after year, that adds up. After over 5 years, I mean, that adds up. So what I did is I put together this nutrition and meal planning guide. Again, it's based in yoga philosophy, and it's helping you to eat in a way that supports that fat loss, but also helps you with your energy, with your confidence, feeling good in your body, feeling good about the things that you're doing without guilt, overwhelm, or any crazy rules. There's no crazy rules. Nothing is off limits. I eat pizza. I eat cookies. I had cookies yesterday. So this is not about like just getting rid of anything out of your diet. This is really about focusing on things like protein, vegetables, fruits, starches, good fats, things like this that are really going to support you in giving you the energy that you need to get through your day, your week, your month, all that kind of stuff. So when I say it's rooted in yoga philosophy, I've got some explanations in here just about how that works. So there's these things in yoga called the yamas and the niyamas, and this is how you interact with yourself and with the world around you. And so I kind of go into a little bit of detail on these things in this guide. It's not super woo-woo or anything. It's just more about like how to kind of think and how to talk to yourself again, how to talk to yourself in a way that's supportive of your goals and the things that you want to do. So something about like just self-study, exploring what works well for your body. There's a gajillion people on the internet talking about weight loss and fat loss and making fitness comebacks and all this kind of stuff. And there's a gajillion ways to do it. And what I want you to do is just explore what works good for your body. If fasting works for you, fine. If fasting doesn't work for you, fine. Okay. Ahimsa is non-harming. And this is just reminding yourself to do this with compassion and not criticism. And you're not talking negatively to yourself about this. And the idea of tapas or discipline, that's what helps you when it gets hard, because it does. It gets hard. You weigh yourself, you try on new clothes, you do these things, and it's just not happening as fast as you want it to happen. It gets hard. It gets hard to keep going. Okay. That's when the motivation starts to kind of go out the door. And that's where discipline comes in. You just keep going, being consistent day after day after day. Okay. So throughout this guide here, I sprinkle in just a little bit of yoga philosophy, and it's just about like I said, it's just about ways of like how you interact with yourself and how you interact with the world around you. Okay. No strict rules, nothing like this. So what I do is I give you some guidelines on how to figure out your caloric needs, how much should you eat, what should you eat, how to put together your plate, things like this, some whole foods ideas, the idea of eating 4 to 6 times a day versus 2 to 3. This is one thing I see a lot on the internet is, as a woman of a certain age, it's recommended that we eat our pounds in body weight. We eat that number of grams of protein per day. So let's just say you weigh 150 pounds and you want to stay 150 pounds. You would eat 150 grams of protein per day. That's sort of the rule of thumb. Well, then people are like, how the heck do you eat 150 grams of protein per day? And that's kind of where people look at it from the perspective of eating 3 times a day. So if you're eating 3 times a day at 150 grams of protein a day, you have to eat 50 grams of protein every freaking meal. That's a lot of protein. It just doesn't feel good in your gut, and not at all. So the idea here is to eat 4 to 6 times a day. So take that 150 grams of protein and break that up by 4 or by 5 or by 6. Even if you break it up by 5, just for quick math, because I can't do 150 divided by 6 in my head right now, but 150 divided by 5, that's 30 grams of protein. All right. So if you eat 5 meals a day, three meals, 2 snacks, 30 grams of protein each. All right. So this is the idea around just adding more food into your day that's really structured around protein, plants, vegetables, fruits, that kind of thing. So I got some sample meal plan ideas, a meal tracker to help you plan out your meals, some FAQs, and then just the idea of coming home to yourself. So this is the goal here, is to just help you reclaim your health, your energy, your confidence, just feel like you again. Okay. So this is not just movement. It's not yoga asana or like going to a yoga class. This is really shaping your mindset or your way of living. And thinking about when we talk about getting our body back, what we're really talking about is coming home to yourself, feeling strong, connected, at peace in your own skin, and making sort of that mindset shift and really doing the inner work that needs to happen to just like get yourself back and to feel good again in your body. So I've got some good stuff for you there. Then I've also got some additional things that you can check out here. I've got some self-guided lifestyle programs. These are programs that you can work through on your own. I've also got a Master Your Macros workshop. So if you want to get into more detail about like, how do I track macros? How do I do all this stuff? You can check that out. I also offer one-on-one personalized wellness coaching. And I also do offer a one-time healthy lifestyle strategy session. So if you wanted to sit down with me for a little bit of time, like let's just go over your unique situation. Let's talk about it and give you some strategies going forward. So if you want to download this guide, again, it's really super helpful. Download it, print it, check it out, read it over and over and over again. I'm going to be making more videos that really dive deeper into some of the topics in this guide. Just go to nutrition.sorellawellness.co. nutrition.sorellawellness.co. Sorella Wellness is the name of my yoga and wellness company. It's Sorella. It means sister in Italian. So we are your sisters in strength. And so again, I just go to nutrition.sorellawellness.co. This is a fantastic guide to help you get started. Just like, what do I got to do? Just tell me what I got to do to get started. And you're not going to do all this all at once. You're just going to pick one meal that you're going to start with and go from there. All right. So thank you. My name is Heather, and I appreciate you being here. If you think somebody you know might be interested in this guide or might find this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, and then just send them the link to this video. I just want to get the word out. I want to help people. I want to help people feel good again. I want to help you feel good again. Thank you. Talk to you soon.